Hello everyone. Today we're going to learn how to automate manual test case with UiPath. How to automate manual test case with UiPath. Here is my manual test case. Test scenario is verify a valid user is able to log in to Acme system. And here are the steps: expected results and actual results column. Step 1, launch a browser. Expected result, browser opens. Step 2, enter Acme URL and hit enter. Expected result, Acme login page displays. Step number 3, enter valid username and password. Expected result, username and password displays. Step 4, click login button. Expected result, user logs into the system and the welcome message displays. And step 5, click logout button. Expected result, Acme login page displays. So let's try to execute this manual test case. Before you automate, you want to make sure your test case is valid and you can execute them without any issues. So in order to execute this manually, I'm going to launch a browser and then paste the URL. Select me homepage displays. I'll type username and password. For your case, in order to do that, first register to the site with your username and create a password, and then you'll be using your email address and password. For my case, I'm entering my email address and password that I use to register, and I'll click on login button. So now you can see the Acme, it logged me in and the welcome message displays, and what I have in the test scenario is click logout button, Acme login page displays. So I will click logout and then the Acme login page displays. So this is a manual test and you can see that I was able to execute the test case without any issues. Now we'll automate this manual test case using UiPath. So in order to do that, you I have another video. It showed how to install UiPath. So follow that video and install UiPath. So since I already installed, I'm going to double click on the UiPath Studio icon. And when you launch UiPath Studio for the first time, it may install a lot of dependencies. So do not log out or close. Let it install all the necessary add-ins or dependencies. So next, you're gonna click on the start and then double click on the process option. Here you're gonna give a process name. So I'm gonna give a name Acme and keep it language at VB script. If you know C sharp, you can select C sharp. But for this video, I will select VB option and click create button. So UiPath opened, and this is my project or process. Name is Acme, and by default it created the main.xaml file. Next you're gonna do is click on the new down arrow and select sequence option. So in sequence option, my test case is related to login. So I'm gonna give a name login. Keep it simple and click create button. So far so good. Now I'm gonna look at the test case. So step one, launch a browser. Then step two, again type the URL and hit enter. Step three, enter username and password. Click login button and click logout button. These are the steps I would automate. So I'm going to move this or minimize this for now. So we're going to launch a browser. So in order to do that, we're going to type browser in here. Activity, sorry, click on the activities and type browsers. And you're going to select use application or browser activities. Click and drag and drop on the right hand side panel. Okay. Now what does it say? Indicate application to automate. My application already open. So this is the application I would like to automate or we would automate. So it is open. So I'm going to go back to the UiPath and click on the indicate application to automate link and then select the app. Just click on it. So it captures the browser information along with URL. Next step is to enter username. So I'm going to type into. So type into activity is to enter information on a edit box and an edit box. So I'll click and drag and drop inside do option. And here I'll click indicate in browser option or link and then hover over the email edit box and hover to the left to capture the edit box information. Yes, in here I'll click on the checkbox. So it will identify the edit box using the email label. Okay, so it captures this information, and here you can see the edit box type this. So in this email edit box, I need to put what I was going to type. So my email address is minute school 12 com and it's a single click. Next is I'm gonna type my password, right? So type into and then drag, type into under the email activities. And here, same thing, you're gonna click on the indicate in browser option and then hover over to the password edit box, click on it, and then identify the edit box with anchor option. But it will identify the edit box by the label name, which is the password. So it captured the password edit box, and now here type this. What I'm going to type is my password. Next is to click on the login button. Sorted with the activity, click activity. Click activity, click on the activity name and then drag and drop here. Same as before, click on indicate in browser option and then click on login button. And you can identify this as anchor or it's not, doesn't matter in this case, and it captures, right? So what I automated so far, launch a browser, enter username here, enter password, and click login button. Next is I need to verify what user logs into the system and welcome message displays. So let's log into the application with my username and password. Click login. Okay. So here is my window that shows welcome to Acme website. So I need to verify this, right? So go back to the UiPath and I can say what do I want to do? I can say check. Okay. Check element or check state. I can select check state for now. So put it there. Now I need to verify the welcome message, right? So I'll click on the indicate browser and then select let's say welcome um, validate confirm. Now it has option if that text is found and it's a wait for how long. So usually after you click login button, it may take a couple of seconds. I'll say wait for 10 seconds if it's found. So if this message is found, what we want to put? Let's say we want to say login success, right? So let's say we're gonna say log message. So I'm gonna drag the log message here and I'm gonna put login successful info. Let's say if this message was not found, I would say login was not successful, right? was not full, and the log level we need to say error, right? It's not information, it's an error message. Okay, so next is what? After that, if you log in, and final or last step is to click logout button. So again, what will be the activities? Click, click, right? Click activities, drag and drop over here. Okay, and again, you need to click on the logout option, validate, confirm. Okay, and save. So I capture all my information, as you can see. Open a browser, type username or email address, enter password, click login button, verify welcome message, and if it's a success, you click logout button. If it's not a success, will print login was not successful and end the test. Okay, so I will go back to the browser and log out manually, and I will close the browser. So now going back to this script, right? Let's say it opens the browser. You type email address, and after typing email address, properties, I want to wait after typing email address. Okay, let's say 1 second, and yeah, that's really 1 second. Same thing. After entering password, delay 1 second, and after click login, will delay maybe 5 seconds. I already have 10 seconds there, so I can say maybe five. Give one more few seconds. It doesn't fail, and here before you click logout, give before 1 second and after 2 seconds, and save the script. Now double click on the main.yaml file and then select the login.yaml and drag and drop in here and save the file. Okay, now you're gonna run or execute the automated test. So click on the debug file option and click run. So now the automated test launched the browser, entered username, typed password, clicked login button, and then check the welcome message. And now you're gonna click logout button, and test would finish. Okay, it ended, and if you look at the